In this chapter, we are going to learn about HTML forms. HTML forms are a crucial element of a new website, allowing users to input and submit data. Forms enable interactivity such as user registration, login, feedback, or file uploads. In this chapter, we will learn the structure and purpose of forms, various input types for different data, creating drop-down menus and buttons, and also we are going to implement basic form validation with HTML. To create a form in HTML, we have a form tag and it also has to be closed because it's a pair tag. The form tag has two attributes, one is action and another one is method. In action, we will define the URL that we want to submit the form on it. So, for example, submit URL. And in the method, we will set the type of the submit of form, which would be, for example, it can be date or it can be post. Then inside the form, we can create our form elements. For example, we can create a label. We will say this label is for example, name, and we can add the name in here, name text. Then also we can create a input field. So to create an input field, we have a input tag and we will set the type to text. This input element can also have an ID attribute. We can also set the ID of them to name, and another important thing in the form is an input name. So we can also set a name for this input. For example, the name should be also name. And finally, we have to close our input. To close it, we just write slash and the closing tag. Now let's save this. Now in here, as you guys can see, I got my label and also my input field. We can also create a button to submit this form. For example, to create a button, submit button, we will just type button and the type of this should be button. And to give this button a text or a title, we just have to close this and we add our text. Now let's save this. Here, as you guys can see, our button has been created. Now we have a label, a input field and a button. So our form is ready.